The space in my heart still belongs to you. They say absence makes the heart grow fonder, and every day apart I feel it stronger. Like a flame that won't fade, it only burns higher. Distance feeds the fire. Feeds the fire. Distance feeds the fire.
Today's guest has lived it all. From rolling with legends like Stevie B, Lisa, TKA, and George Lamont, to writing poetry that turned into powerful songs, to being the Coco and Ice-T of freestyle with her partner Freeze. She's been the manager, the connector, the plug, the one making those late night calls that got the biggest names on stage. But now she's flipping the script. She's stepping out from behind the curtain, stepping into the spotlight and doing it on her own terms. Her journey is raw, it's real. From love and heartbreak to healing and rebirth, it's all pouring out through her pen and her voice. You might know the music, but you don't know the full story. Until now. So buckle up, because my guest today isn't just reinventing herself. Oh no, she's proof that it's never too late, never too early, and never too impossible to start again. Mask on or mask off. She's about to feed the fire. Please welcome to the show, promoter, manager, singer, and songwriter, Gabrielle Garcia. Hi, Gabby.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fantastic. I'm so happy that you're able to join me, so thank you so much. We're going to dive in with some easy questions. I don't want to scare you too much. So you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. When you look back at the first song that you wrote, Mended, and think about where you were emotionally at that time, what part of you do you hear on that track now that maybe you didn't realize back then?
Mended. So I was always I came from a relationship prior, a long-term relationship that cheated a lot, right? So when I met Freeze, not only did I have the insecurity, not trusting and stuff, but he was also an artist, and he had a lot of fans, and a lot of his fans were women. So I was like, oh my God, how am I going to do this? You're right? Mm-hmm. I didn't think our relationship was going to last very long, because I was always afraid he was going to cheat on me. But he really taught me how to trust, because he showed me that he was a man, right? He showed me what a real man was about. And he mended my heart. He mended, the songs, the words in the song, he mended my heart, he mended my soul.
Okay, well, you know what? As you mentioned in your bio, about your insecurities and your past relationships, Freeze treated you as his number one. What was the exact moment that you knew, okay, you know what? This man's different.
So anytime any of I'm going to take it to where the fans are, because that was my biggest struggle, was the females.
Okay.
So they would come up and they would bum rush to talk to him. And there was a time we were in Philadelphia and a girl came up and she's like, I was talking to him. We were having a moment. We were just talking like husband and wife. And a girl comes up and she's like, I want your autograph. And he's like, hold on, I'll give you a moment. I'm talking to my wife. And she looked at me and she gave me a look up and down, rolled her eyes, and she sucked her teeth and was like, and then he was like, excuse me. He's like, this is my wife. You will respect her. He's like, when I'm done speaking to my wife, I will sign whatever it is you want me to sign. And right there, I was just like, he checked her.
Oh, God, absolutely. Wow. Okay, so from what I've heard and from what I've read, you two were the Coco and Ice-T of freestyle. Did you two feel that spotlight as pressure, or was it just fun?
It was just fun. We didn't give that name to ourselves. We were just seen out in the public eye so much. And at the time, I had that bleach blonde hair like Coco. And so that was just the energy that we had when we were in the public eye. So it was the industry people and some of the fans actually gave us that name. And we didn't hear it just from one person. It was more than one person said that. And I thought that was funny.
In a recent conversation, you were called the female version of one of the most powerful promoters in New York City. Now, that's pretty impressive, I think. So let me ask you, in a male-dominated industry, how did you flip the script and make people take notice?
Honestly, I just reached out so there was a time, I don't want to say freestyle was dead, because it was never dead. It was just slowed down a lot. And a lot of people, I didn't see a lot of people performing like they were in the 90s when I was promoting.
Okay.
And when I had met Freeze, he wasn't singing either. And I was like, but why? You're wasted talent. And he started to introduce me to industry people when we would go to shows to support other people. And I would just take everybody, I was networking. I would take their information down. And I just dove in. I just called people and just started making business moves.
Just networking.
It was just as simple as that, just making business moves. I was meeting club owners, and I was meeting people that were investors, and I'm meeting artists and making relationships. And my little black book just started to grow, and I just started to make business moves and just started, booking small events at local clubs, working with local club owners and telling them, hey, I could bring artists into your bar, and, just working out business deals with them. And from there, I just started to grow and grow and grow.
You were in the league all of your own. That's what's coming off of that, and I love it. And so let me ask you this. What was your I've got this city on lock moment? The moment that you proved you were running things?
When I lived in Massachusetts. Okay, so Freeze is from Brooklyn, but he also lived in Massachusetts for a really long time, and he was really popular out there. And out there, they call it Clubhouse, not freestyle. And literally, when I lived out there with him, let me just tell you, there was a time we thought our house was on fire. The firemen came to our house, and when they saw that they were in Freeze's house, they didn't care about the gas leak. They wanted his autograph. They wanted his picture. I'm pregnant. I'm like 7 months pregnant. I'm standing over here like, hello, guys. I want to live. Okay, can we check to see where this gas leak is coming? You can get his picture after.
Seriously?
There were like 3 clubs in the Springfield area that I was promoting out of, and I knew everybody. I could walk into a barber shop. I could walk into a restaurant, and they knew who I was.
Okay.
Yeah, it was because I was married to Freeze, but they knew who I was.
What was the wildest or boldest way someone ever tried to get your attention for a booking?
They literally would just ask. But so there was a time. I'm gonna put George out there, George Lamond. There was a time that George Lamond called me, and he's like, Gabby, he's like, can I ask you a question? How are you getting Freeze on all of these shows? This is like in 2010. How are you getting Freeze on all of these shows? And I was just telling him, I don't know, I'm just booking them. I'm just calling out places and just doing the bookings. And he goes, you think you could get me on some of those shows too? He's like, work with me. He's like, I'll give you a good deal. I said, absolutely. We got him on a show. We got him on a show in Rhode Island.
Nice.
Right after that, yeah.
Well, a lot of people don't realize too how much politics and gossip is also in the music game. What's your blueprint for protecting your peace while still playing in the industry sandbox?
Just ignore it. Ignore the gossip. Ignore all of that negativity. Stay away from it. Stay out of it, and keep your fans as your fans.
Okay.
And don't bring them in too close. Don't get too personal with them. Don't let them know everything about you. You're not trying to create an alliance. You want to keep them as your fan. You want to keep the mystery alive.
I love it. I agree with you 100%. So you went from booking legends like Lisa, George Lamond, Taylor Dayne, to writing your own songs. What's one lesson you carried from being behind the scenes that now shapes you as the artist in front of the mic?
So many lessons. I don't know. Just be your authentic self, right? Just treat everybody the way you want to be treated. Just be kind to everybody. There's really no lesson other than if there's a lesson that I've learned is to stay out of the politics. Just stay out of it. If you don't like something, keep it to yourself. You don't like it. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion, but you don't have to go around and try to get everybody to hate what you don't like.
Keep it moving. Absolutely. So from Freeze, Willie Valentin, Willie Lugo, Michael Miami Mike, you've been surrounded by producers and creatives with big visions. What makes a producer really stand out to you? Is it technical skill, emotional connection, or how they bring the best out of you?
Oh my God, all of that. So I never thought about that until I stepped into the studio. I've been in the studio while other artists have performed, but I've never been the artist performing. So all of that, right? Their creativity, what they bring out of me. I think the biggest thing is feeling comfortable. Willie Lugo made me I feel like I've known him my whole life.
Nice.
I was so nervous to go. Like, I almost canceled because I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. This is crazy, In 2025, I said, you know what? I'm going to stop. I'm going to start saying yes to everything. Everything that scares me, I'm going to push myself past all my fears. So I was like, girl, you promised that you would push yourself past your fears. So you gotta do this. You gotta go to New York. You gotta go to the studio. So I was like, okay, I'm going. I'm gonna do this. And when I got there, I just felt, as soon as he picked me up at the airport, I felt so comfortable.
Aw, nice.
Yeah. I felt like I've known him my whole life.